All right, so the first thing is, remember how we did our rocket when we were gonna do, we did it like vertical this way, this time it's gonna be sideways. We're gonna do almost like a half of a circle or like half of an oval. And we're gonna do the same thing on the top. We're gonna go ahead and do it upside down this time. This is going to be the body of our submarine. So we're going to go ahead and work now towards the back part of that. So on the right side of your circle or oval, we're going to work here. Oops. So I'm going to do 2 lines coming straight out and connecting them to the back part. And then we're going to go ahead and coming out, but it's going to be a little bit vertical. And the same thing at the very top one over here. So it almost looked like if it had 2 legs coming out right now. All right. And then you're gonna go ahead and get from a line from here all the way down to the very last one at this end. So you can go ahead and make 2 little lines coming out. And then you're gonna go ahead and go down. Connect it from that end all the very way to the bottom one. And then right after, at the very middle here, we're gonna draw like a little rectangle sticking out. You guys can go ahead and draw 2 lines sticking out. And then you're gonna connect it so it looks like a little rectangle coming out. And we're gonna do at the very end of this rectangle here, we're gonna do a little circle. And then you know how at the very back that we have like of our submarines, they have like almost like a fan. It's twirling around in the back so that it's helping them move. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And it's gonna look almost like a very, very long raindrop stretched out. And we're gonna do one at the bottom part here. It's gonna look like that. And we're gonna do the same one. We're gonna do it at the top of this. So one's upside down, and then we're gonna do one upright sticking out from this little circle at this end. All right. And the very last little details is in your little rectangle here. I'm gonna make a few lines. So that's the back part of our submarine. Then we're gonna go ahead and move to the very top of our submarine over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a little right in the middle. You're gonna draw a little rectangle right over. We're gonna do 2 lines in the middle. And then we're gonna go ahead and connect our lines to make a rectangle. And right over this rectangle, we're gonna do this another square on top of this rectangle. So another 2 lines, and you're gonna make them smaller. So you're gonna do it smaller within this rectangle here. And this one's, we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna make the lines stand out a little bit taller. And same thing, then we're gonna go ahead and connect it. And then we're gonna go ahead and draw another line right underneath that one. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. And coming out from here, we're gonna go ahead and do our little light and as well what they use to look out into the ocean and above water or below as well to see if there's anything around. So the very first one we're gonna do is gonna be like an upside down L here. Coming out. And we're gonna do the same thing above and around it, another L. So it's like if it was a bigger L. And at the very, very tip here, you can do a little square or you can do a little trapezoid as well. So I do 2 lines curved out and then you're gonna connect them. And draw a line right down the middle. And we're gonna do another little one right here next to it. So same thing, this one we're not gonna do an L, this is just gonna be 2 lines coming out. Right next to it. And same thing to other lines, kind of coming out like that. We're gonna connect them from one end to the other end, and then you're gonna draw your line in the middle. So we have our top part of our submarine and we have the back part. Now we can go ahead and go into the middle part of it. And here I'm gonna draw a half circle at the very front tip of our submarine. And then I'm gonna do a line going half right through the middle part of our oval here. So I'm gonna go across starting from right here where we have our half circle all the way to the end right here. Same thing. And you can do it right. Now our submarine needs circles. I'm gonna draw our windows. So I'm gonna draw, we can do 2 if you like to do, if you can fit more than 2, you can. If you only wanna do 1 huge one, you can as well. So I'm gonna think I can only fit 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 circles. So I'll start one right here. And then I'm gonna do another one right next to it. I can only fit 2 circles, but maybe some of your guys's can fit more if you wanna make them smaller. And within your circles, your windows, I'm gonna make another smaller circle within. Another circle within the other one. All right. So we have our windows. And I'm gonna go ahead and make little tinier circles for the design of our submarine along our line that went halfway through. So let's see how many I can do. You can do more or less, but I'm gonna do the tiny little circles below this line. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 little circles below, just below that line. So we have our submarine here. And our submarine's gotta be underwater. So what I did is at the very top is I'm gonna make an endless W going all the way across, but it's gonna cut through your little L here because we want this part to be on the outside, making sure it's above water. And it's underwater, so maybe we want to add some fishes around in the bottom to see what we can see. So 4 little fish, I did for fishes all the way in the bottom. And the way I did my fishes is I did a here. I'm gonna do like a curved line coming out this way, and then connecting another one, crossing it at the bottom, and then connecting this. And then I'll just add a little dot for its eye, maybe. So I did one here. Maybe we can add 2 more around. You can add as many fishes if you'd like for this one. I made this one smaller, and I'll make a bigger one over here. And what I did with the other one is sometimes there is seaweed or plants coming up. So maybe we can do a plant in the corner or here in the middle part here as well. So I'm gonna do that with green so you guys can see. And for that plant and seaweeds, I just did little squiggly lines coming up. And you can do multiple ones and connect them at the end. Make them thicker or smaller, and you guys can color them in if you'd like. As many lines as you would like. And you can do multiple throughout here. So maybe in the other side, I can do another one. Maybe on this bottom side, I'll do it right here between the fishes. Same thing, I'll do little wavy lines. So you can add more fishes if you would like, or add more plants along as well. You can make bigger fishes. If you guys have colors, you can color in your fishes. Or you can just leave it black as well and they'll still look good. Oh, and one of the other things that I did is I did some little bubbles. So I did circles, like water bubbles coming out from the back side. So I did a few circles around in our back part here. So you can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and I did all different sizes.